This is happening in the late Stone Age, the Neolithic period.
There's several very strange stories of these
greatest wonders of the world. Never seen anything like them in any kind of other archaeological context.
As you explore the depths of the earth, you're bound to find a variety of scary and creepy discoveries. From the Polish burials to the man-eaters, here are the 10 creepiest and scariest recent archaeological discoveries. Let's get started with number 10. Trunyan Cemetery. It's estimated to contain the remains of over 100,000 people, making it one of the largest and oldest cemeteries in the world. The cemetery is also extremely creepy as it's connected to an ancient mystery involving a group known as the Chaldean Orphans. According to folklore, these orphans were children kidnapped from their homes. There they were forced to work on construction projects at Trunyan Cemetery until they escaped several years later. Though no concrete evidence links the Trunyan Cemetery to the Chaldean Orphans story, it remains one of the creepiest archaeological discoveries ever made. Number 9. Army of the Dead. Among the most recent and scariest archaeological discoveries are the 55,000 soldiers unearthed in China. The soldiers were buried in large pits between the 2nd and 3rd centuries AD. Their bones show signs of torture and execution. This discovery raised many questions about the relationship between the Roman Empire and China at the time, and it has reignited debates about whether or not Rome was an imperialist power. Number 8. Napoleon Bonaparte. Regarded as one of the most notorious and dangerous leaders in history, we have the infamous Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon led a variety of successful conquests that marked his reign over France that propelled him into the heights of political power. A recent discovery that was first made by Napoleon is the tomb of King Tutankhamun. The tomb was discovered over 300 years ago, only to be lost in history after Napoleon's assassination. Number 7. Decapitated gladiators. In October of 2018, while taking on a standard execution assignment, a team of archaeologists came across a chilling discovery. Preserved by the ash of Mount Vesuvius eruption were the remains of 2 gladiators who'd been killed while fighting in the fighting arena. The event provided historians with a plethora of historical information that led to many other discoveries in the area. The creepy and scary discovery is a reminder of the harrowing experience that the citizens of Pompeii must have felt during the last few seconds of their lives. Number 6. Pit of Death. One of the most disturbing archaeological discoveries recently surfaced is the so-called Pit of Death. Located in Turkey, this mysterious pit seemed to be the burial site for over 100 children brutally killed and mummified by their parents. This is a genuinely creepy discovery, as it suggests that there may be some part of dark ritualistic behavior amongst the ancient inhabitants of this region. The Pit of Death is just one example of the many shocking archaeological discoveries that have been made in recent years. Number 5. Polish burials. A group of Polish investigators recently discovered what they believed to be the graves of vampires. The skeletons, which date back to over 1,000 years, were found buried in coffins with symbols that suggest they were associated with the undead. The harrowing discovery has led to a great deal of debate over the legitimacy of real-life vampires. What do you think? Number 4. The Curse of King Tut. One of the creepiest and scariest recent archaeological discoveries is the Valley of the Kings, located in Egypt. The valley was initially discovered in 1802 by Englishman named Howard Carter, and since then it's yielded an incredible amount of evidence about ancient Egyptian culture and civilization. King Tutankhamun's tomb is the most famous discovery in the Valley of the Kings. The tomb was first discovered in 1922 by Howard Carter. It has yielded many artifacts that reveal much about King Tutankhamun's life and death, including his burial and untimely death. Number 3. Mutilated children. While conducting a routine expedition on Bergheim, France, a team of archaeologists came across a discovery that will send a shiver down your spine. After discovering a group of pits, the team found the fossilized aftermath of children who were brutally tortured, murdered, and mutilated. The conditions of these children were so brutal that most of the workers were forced to take some time off to work and process what they had just seen. Number 2. Giant skeleton. A recent discovery that shook the nation of Spain was the discovery of a giant skeleton. The skeleton, which was later reported as female, came to a whopping 8 feet and weighed over 500 pounds. Experts to this day have banded together to try and find a feasible reason for the skeleton's size, producing a number of theories, both good and bad. I don't know about you, but I truly feel as though this might have been the remains of a giant. Number 1. Man-eaters of Teotihuacan. Finishing off this list in first place, we have the man-eating monsters of Teotihuacan, Mexico. Yes, you heard that correctly. When a team of researchers discovered a group of skeletons in the ancient ruins of Teotihuacan, Mexico, they were shocked to discover the condition of the bones. The bones had extremely large teeth marks, the likes of which could not have been made by the animals that were in the jungle, as far as they were aware. The event caused a great deal of theories to surface, with the most common being that the beast must be the man-eater of Teotihuacan. Wow, what do you think of these scary discoveries? Which one shocked you the most? Let us know in the comment section below, and also make sure to check out our other amazing videos on the left and right side of your screen. See ya!